Hello, my name is Malikar, nice to meet you, and welcome back to the building event of the game of my girlfriend, dude. I'm gonna be calling this the game of my girlfriend. I think it will be chill today, don't worry. So, I'm here because I made Rin sexy. Like, I like his look. Oh my god, I got such a big imagination. So, I talked to myself. I was like, we need to diverse the bonding events. Like, it cannot be always the same person, you know? Yeah, but then I hit myself and I was like, let's talk to my girlfriend, and that's what we're doing today. And every time, oh, I can go to her house. I mean, our house. Maybe she'd be like, never mind. Never she'd be, okay, no. Maybe she'd be like, let's talk with my mother, let me present you my mother. And then she'd be like, so mother, Rin is my boyfriend. And I'd be like, that won't happen? Okay. Hello, I'm entering. Where's my girlfriend? And look at her. Oh my god. Oh, look. Don't tell me they're not a couple. Alright. What are you up, girlfriend? I'm just checking out the rooms to make sure everything in order. Cheryl supposedly put everything back in order now that the director Rockner's gone, but still. It can hurt to double check, right? I hate it if he ran off with something valuable on his way out. Yeah, he seems like the kind of guy who developed sticky fingers. Don't you want a hand or anything? I'm fine, thanks. I got a pretty good idea of where everything was, so it shouldn't be too much trouble. Mother's more than busy enough now, so I may as well just get it done. I feel like I should help her out anyway, yeah, because she's your girlfriend. Are you sure about doing this on your own? I mean, two people will be able to get the job done twice as fast, right? Look at her. What are you planning, Schweizer? Just kidding. Oh my god, she's already kidding with him. Of course I take you up on that, because you're my boyfriend. The two of them. Okay. I'm gonna sniff. Oh my god, they are alone. Well, I'm glad to see that at least the rooms aren't a complete mess like they were yesterday. Sharon's done a great job cleaning everything up. Of course, she's Sharon. And it doesn't look like there's anything missing either. Well, that's good news. As much as I feel bad criticizing Angelica's uncle, Hader Rockner must be an absolute slob. You think, as a noble, he at least pay a little more mind to cleanliness? I feel sorry for his housekeeping stuff. It's probably more than being a noble. He thought he could get away with never having to clean anything. Imprisoning your mother seemed to have inflated his ego. You're probably right. Suddenly having power over someone he was never able to stand against must have been a real treat. Either way, we're almost finished up here, so... Indeed. But it is. Oh, I just noticed something sticking out slightly from between two of these books. This is... Don't do that to me! It's a photograph of you as a little girl. And that looks like your mother, which will mean... Yeah, that's my father. Why is this hiding away on her desk though? Maybe she pulled it out to look at every now and then while she was working, but didn't want anyone to know. Honestly, I'm surprised too, but here it is. I don't think there's any doubt that is important to her. I guess you're right. Oh. Alicia put, yeah, once their work has done. Yes, thank you. Will, that sure took a while, huh? I can only imagine how much of a task that would have been if you had to do it all by yourself. Truth be told, I probably would have given up part way in and just left the rest to Sharon. Thank you so much, Rin. For what? Helping out? Well, sure, but while finding that photo early may have just been a coincidence. I thought I would have looked around in Mother's room if you haven't been here. If I hadn't, I never would have discovered that or realized that maybe, somewhere deep down, she really does care. I think you would have, even if not today, to release it eventually. She's your mother after all. The two of you will always have that connection as family, like it or not. I think the day will come when you two understand how much you care of each other, with or without a photo to show. I like to think so, at least. Talking with you like this reminds me of when we had our field study here. We had a little heart-to-heart about mother back then, didn't we? In this same room. It was this room, actually. There's a lot I'm really thankful to you for, though. I wouldn't have been able to free mother or this city on my own. And this is hardly the first time you have supported me or helped me accomplish something when I needed the most. So for all the times I was too stubborn to say it, thank you, Rin. Oh, I hope I get the chance to repay you for this someday. For everything. Repay me? Oh, she blushed. Well, anyway, thanks for all your help today. Oh my god. I'm gonna be going now. See you later. Alright. Oh. I'm not sure what that was all about, but I guess I better get ready to head out too. Rin, I thought you were going to say something more from the heart. Alright. Next one, Emma, because she's a wizard. Can I get to the... Oh yeah, I can. Where is Emma? What we looking at? Emma, what we looking? The building? Okay. This city is so amazing that I almost cannot take it all in. It's not so much a different city as it is a different world. Nothing is familiar. I know a lot of our classmates feel this way, but I grew up in such a rural area I can hardly believe what I'm looking at. Yeah, I felt the same the first time I was here. It's far cry from Ymir, that's for sure. Still, while you're here, why not walk around and take in the sights? It's a bit intimidating, but there's a lot to see. That sounds like a fun idea. Rin, I know it's hard, but I hope things get better for you soon. Thanks, Emma. I hope so too. Yes. How about I give you a guide tour of the place? I've been here before, so I should be able to give you a decent one, at least. Not Alicia Great, but still. Are you sure you won't mind? I love that. Yeah, Emma, because we're friends. Harley Bear. What's that big structure over there? An orbital generator apparently. They provide the energy that this town and its factories need to work. I've heard they have plans to make more of them too. Or at least they had plans. I'm guessing they have been put on hold until the Rainford Company is fully reorganized again. It's amazing that technology like this actually exists. It's like magic in a way. Well, there's so much to take in here that my head's still spinning. Every time I thought I'd seen all there was to see, you led me to something else that was even more incredible. That's the same way I felt the first time I was here. It gets even more incredible when you realize that in a few decades, places that look like this could be the norm. You may be right, especially with the way technology is always advancing. It reminds me of something I read in a book once. It says, technology that is beyond the comprehension of the observer is indistinguishable from magic. That's one way to look at it, sure. But if that is the case, where does it leave witches like me? If people develop new technology, it's embraced with open arms, but our equally convenient magic is feared as heretical. That's why we are forced to live in the shadows, hiding both our existence and our powers away from the people. Is that the only reason we exist? To fulfill duties that nobody even knows about while the world leaves us behind? Sorry, Emma, I never realized you felt that way. No, not at all. I'm the one who should be sorry. I didn't mean to ramble at you like this. You're shouldering a far heavier burden than I am right now. Another person's worry are the last things you need. Even more so when my duty as a witch is to support you. I'm sure Grandmother and Celine will be very annoyed at me right now. You don't have anything to be sorry for. And honestly, all of your concerns make sense to me. I don't think anyone exists just to fulfill some arbitrary set of duties, especially you. You really think so? Sure, you're a witch, but that doesn't mean that define you who you are as a person. To us, you're Emma, our class president and our friend, who also just so happens to be a witch. Nobody gets to pick how they are born, but everyone deserves to choose how they want to live their life. I suppose you're right. So don't let being a witch force you into deciding your life to fulfilling your duties or whatever. Focus on finding something that you want to do. We're all here. Oh my god, stupid finger! You're not alone. I don't think anyone else in our class has figured out exactly how to live their life either. You put it that way. There's no supposing about it, is there? You're right. Thank you, Rin. It may not be easy to find something I want to do for myself, but maybe it's time that I start thinking long and hard about it. If I run into any difficulties though, you will be the first person I come to for support. Wherever you need it, I'll be there. Oh. See, she doesn't blush, because they're friends. And she knows she's her friend, his friend. Okay, let's see who we got. Sarah. Yes. I want to know who was the guy that she saw. Jackass is doing some maintenance on my orbital gun for me. With a name like that, I wasn't sure what to expect when Alicia introduced me to him, but he seems like he really knows his stuff. I just wish he had a bit more of brain fine, dandyish aura about him, sorta like Wynn. Then he'd be more my type. The inside of your head must be a terrifying place to live. You have no idea, Rin. All kidding aside though, you should take this chance to make sure all your gear is in good shape. There's no telling when you will need to put it through some hard use, and it always pays to be prepared. Maybe I should take this chance to have a look around here too. Just say, would you mind if I hung around here with you until your maintenance is finished up? Now that I look around, there seem to be a lot of things here worth checking out. You can if you want, but I think that what you really need is something else. What do you mean by that? Get your sword ready. As soon as he's finished with my gun, there's somewhere I wanna take you. Oh, they fighting again? Last time they fight, she said like the old Sarah's coming back. Okay. Alrighty, I don't think anyone's gonna come barging in and disturbing us all the way out here. Yeah, I doubt it, but why did you bring me here in the first place? You told me not to forget my sword, so I'm guessing it's not a date. Yeah, you never been on a Sarah date. Anyway, I hope you're ready to get all hot and heavy with me, as we pour ourselves into no-holds-barred combat training. Are you kidding me? At this time, I'm not gonna hold anything back, so you better be ready. I want you to fight me like your life depends on it. Because you can leave this little excursion one of two ways: walking with your hair held high, or on a stranger. I don't know what brought this on, but I can see this isn't one of your usual gangs. In that case, I accept your challenge. You'll get only my best today. Yeah, you fight. Go along. How are you so strong? So this is what it's like when you are not pulling your punches, huh? Damn straight. The world's not a nice place, it's not a fair place, but I fought tooth and nail for my place in it anyway. The world takes from you too. I lost count of how many irreplaceable things is taken from me. So many friends, allies. I don't even have a homeland to call my own now. Structure? But I did whatever I had to do to keep on living no matter what. And I stand before you now as the sum of all those ugly, painful experiences. Life will knock you down over and over again, but if you rise just one more time, that makes you the victor. That's something I keep on believing, and seeing you students give it your all has only strengthened that belief. That's why I have decided that everything life has taught me in the school of hard knocks, I'm going to teach you. Not through words or lessons or fancy platitudes, but through battle. I'm ready to learn. You may have gotten the better of me before, but I'm ready for round 2 anytime. Boy, let's not waste time chit-chatting then. Oh, she tired. Looks like neither of us has the energy to go another round. I guess we'll have to call this one a draw, but at the very least, I say we got in some good training. Well fought, Rain. It's kind of scary how strong you are, though. It was all I could do to keep you at bay. I didn't even get a proper hit on you in the end. You could have gone through. All you have to do is fire up that power of yours. And you should have, since you know, I specially told you to fight like your life depends on it. But just messing with ya, that's consideration you always show for others is part of what makes you strong. I know you're still beating yourself up over what happened yesterday, and that's totally understandable. But at the end of the day, you gotta get past it and move on. One can do that for you. But you will. Though I'm no doubt about that, so just keep your chin up and your gaze forward, I guess. Thanks, instructor. I'll try at least. A lot of people are counting on me, and I don't want to let them down. Now that I think about it, I should go talk to Fee. Yeah. Let me go to Fee. Wait, if we're going to Fee, Fee. There we go. Rules are rules. Where are you, Fee? Yes. Fee. No, where is Fee? Oh, you're at the end, Fee. She must really be thinking about Vulcan then. Look at her. Heading back to the ship, Rin? Nah, not yet. I'm just wondering, trying to figure out what to do. If I really can't think of anything, I'll probably go check on Valimar and then laze around inside. I'm exhausted after everything that went down yesterday. Me too. It's hard to get what happened to V out of my head. He may be our enemy, but he gave his condolence for our boss' death back at the mine, so it's hard to hate him. He didn't he? I almost forgot. Yes. Let's go. Mind if I hang with you for a bit? I mean, if you think I'll be on the way, just tell me and I'll get out. Of course you won't. Stay here for as long as you like. Thanks, Fee. What's a kitten doing here? Meow. He doesn't look too happy. Maybe he's been separated from his mother? He's not wearing a collar, so I'm guessing he's a stray. Oh. Rin? Don't worry, we got some time before we need to head back. Let's see if we can reunite him with his mother, shall we? Take him to the ship. Let's have a mascot. Celine doesn't count as a mascot. Celine is Celine. Oh. Talking about Celine. Over there. Oh. Looks like we found our mother. Yep. Even without knowing what they're saying, it's obvious that they are family. Oh. No problem. I'm just glad we were able to reunite these two. Me too. His mother must have been looking for him all this time. Nice to know his family didn't abandon him after all. Oh. Fee. Carrying him around reminded me of something that happened the day the boss died. Just before he fell in battle too. What happened? We wanted to watch the battle between him and the Red Constellation leader, so we set up the Camp Nervy. All of a sudden, a Jaeger wandered into our camp, a girl about my age. Another Jaeger that young? Maybe a year older than me, I don't know. She comes from the Red Constellation, camp on the other side of the battlefield. All because she was chasing a stray cat. Hold on, she wandered into an enemy camp just before a battle. That seems like an incredible bad idea. What happened? Oh, we didn't attack her or anything. They weren't exactly in the mood to start anything with us at that point either. So the two of us just talked while she played with the cat. Wow, I can hardly imagine having a casual conversation with an enemy just before your leaders fight to death. It's also kind of depressing to think that there are other Jaegers your age out there too. I guess we're not exactly rare. But she was really strong enough to lead a whole battalion in their corps. It was like she lived to be out on the battlefield and killing, loved fighting as much as anyone I ever seen. She was more man-eating tiger than girl. Sounds like the two of you are total opposite. People tend to paint all Jaegers with the same brush, but the more I talk to you, the more I realize how different they all are. I wonder what she's doing now. I bet she's okay though. She was strong enough that she'd be fine, even if her half family left her behind. That's another way we are different. Like her, as soon as my family left me, I became a weak little girl who couldn't do anything for herself. There's more to strength than just prophesying in battle, you know? And even if there weren't, you have become a much better fighter since you joined Class 7. I have definitely seen big improvements since our first battle as a class. Maybe you're right. If I am, though, it's because all of you have been there to support me. There's no question about that. Hey, we'll all help each other improve and get stronger, both on the battlefield and off. You have helped every one of us. But we all still got room to grow, and at this rate we're going to need to do as much growing as we can. Yeah? Well, you got a point. But together we'll get strong enough to get through all this. I know we will. Oh my god, I don't know what's up. I mean, to say the truth, there are a lot of people the same age as feel like. We got a lot of people. Okay, with who we should talk? MILLIUM. Yeah. Or Machias. Where's MILLIUM? there. I guess the ancient graph pretty much stuck in Roar Station for the time being. Well, better stuck than under Alliance control, right? Now that I think about it, I never went and got what I left in there a while ago. Maybe I should grab it. Yeah, let's go. Yes. Mind if I join you, MILLIUM? We didn't exactly get to look around last time we were in there, and to be honest, I kind of like to. I'm not stopping you. In the words of Fee, let's roll. Oh, it's a stuffed bear. A pretty big one too. He's awesome, isn't he? Oh my god. Chancellor Osborne, he got a heart for me a while back as a reward for completing a mission. He did? I'm having a hard time imagining Chancellor Osborne buying someone something so cute as a present. Me too. Yeah, guess he didn't seem like the type, huh? He probably bought it for me on a whim. Oh, I wasn't trying to suggest he was a cold-hearted person or anything. Hey, while we are here, you wanna go do some exploring? I bet the chairs in here are way softer than any sofa you have ever tried. Sure, why not? Still, we're putting the RMP out, remember? We can't spend too long in here. Oh. Man, you weren't kidding, these really are comfy. It was a gift from the Emperor though, it's not wonder that it'd be so ritzy. I know, right? I'm jealous of how much he got to use it too. He got to leave it up on his way to the conference in Crossbell. Oh yeah, Prince Oliver and Towa were on board for that trip too. What's up? Nothing, I was just thinking about how this train lost its master. Same way you, Captain Claire, and the other Ironbloods have. Oh, that's true. Guess he can't really live up anymore if he's dead, huh? Nothing we can do about it though. Crow outsmarted him, that's that. Still, can't believe he actually managed to kill him. I wasn't expecting you to be able to talk about him so impartially. I mean, if you're upset about it, there's no need to force yourself not to let it show, you know. Why would I be? When Dad was shot by that Jaeger, I was beside myself with worry and anger. And the Chancellor was like a father to all of you, wasn't he? So I'm just saying, there's no need to force yourself to seem happy. If you need a shoulder to cry on, Sorry, I really don't know what you... What even like to cry anyway? Ah? Wait. What's going on? What do you mean what it is like to cry? Surely you have done it before. Everyone has. I'm asking because I seriously don't know. Wait, you're serious? You never cry? Not once. I guess not. I felt moved when reading books and felt kinda lonely when someone wasn't there anymore. But being so upset about something that tears come out of your eyes just seemed kinda alien to me. How? She never cried. Never. She's younger than the rest of us, but by her age, most people have done it more than they can count. What do you go all quiet for? Are you still down about the stuff with V? Cheer up, okay? It's not fun if you're all gloomy like this. No, it's okay, I was just having a hard time processing what you were saying. I just want you to remember one thing. To all of us in class 7, you are both a classmate and a friend. If anything were ever to happen to you, all of us would be incredibly upset. Enough to cry a lot. Just remember that. Okay, I still don't know what you're trying to say, but I keep that in mind. I really like all you guys too. And come on, with how reckless you are, you're gonna run into trouble way before I do. Fair point. I'll be careful. Okay. I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna remember this. I got a feeling this is the clue about something. About hair and about Black Rabbit. Don't tell me why, guys. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. But yeah. Okay. We go into the ship, and then whatever happened on the ship, then we stop there. Because I need to get to the ship. Because how you say it? Wait. Let me. Everybody back to normal. Everybody back to normal, please. Yeah, you. We okay with you? Yeah, you can be an angel. There's no problem. There we go. Yeah, because I want to stop when we can roar the war freely, so I can go train and level up and get more quartz and all that good stuff that I need to do. And I will come back to look for people and all that. Let's go.
Upper rank you go! Here's a bonus from the academy.
Thank you.
Wow, that must have been tough.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay.
They were like,
Greetings, my lady.
Hey.
How are you feeling, Valimar? The battle yesterday must have been pretty hard on you.
I am fine.
Okay.
The damage to my armor and lost mana have largely recovered. I expect to be in peak condition before our next battle.
That's good to hear. Just listening to you talk, you really have changed since we first met.
Yeah. Even more casual.
You seem to be talking a little more like a human now.
Is that so?
Yeah.
That would suggest that my memory is slowly recovering.
Memories. You were somebody. Huh?
What's that now?
Huh?
The part of me in which memories are stored appears to be damaged. I have very few memories of the past, such as why I was sealed within the old schoolhouse to begin with.
I'm gonna discover that later on.
This includes my memories of language. Thus far, I have had to rely on the preset bare minimum of speech functionality. However, thanks in great part to your assistance, my speech functionality is slowly beginning to restore itself.
Does that mean that your memories of the past are starting to return too?
It is an indistinct memory, as if clouded by white noise. I seem to recall someone burdened by a great sadness, much like yourself.
Huh?
That obvious, huh? I look that burdened to you? Someone died right before my eyes, and I was powerless to stop them. But the more I think about it, the more I realize that I might have been able to stop it from happening. And that regret's like a thorn stabbing into my heart. Was the person in your memory able to move past their burdens?
I am unable to find any memories that answer that question. However, I believe that your sense of regret is an entirely natural process for humans. Is that not the case?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Give thought to what you would do differently if confronted by the same situation again. If I can aid you, I shall.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're right. I can't undo the past, but I can at least make sure I don't make the same mistake a second time. Perhaps considering how to do that is the best thing that I can do right now. Thanks, Valimar. I feel a little better after talking to you.
Then all is well. I am afraid I must return to sleep.
Oh.
Should you require my aid again, you need only to call my name.
I need to keep on getting stronger. strong enough that I can protect the people around me. The ship's maintenance is probably almost done now. Maybe I should take a nap or something while I wait for the others to get here?
I don't know.
Yes, this is Rean Schwarzer speaking.
Hey there, Reen. George here. Do you have a minute?
George, is something wrong?
Well, I'm over at the Ruhr Institute of Technology at the moment, and an acquaintance of mine here has a pretty interesting proposal regarding your Divine Knight. How soon do you think you can come over?
A proposal? Who is this acquaintance of yours?
Well, it's the Institute's president,
Oh.
actually. Professor Schmidt, the Empire's foremost orbital researcher.
Oh. I'm listening. Oh, there is the guy. He looks so elegant. The name is Schmidt. I serve as the Institute president. I certainly wasn't expecting the pilot of the Ashen Knight to be only a boy. The aliens ought to be a damn near ashamed of themselves if they keep losing to a snot-nosed brat like you. I don't think that's any way to talk to a person you have only just met. Besides, he happens to be one of the students who helped get you that minor medal early in the year. And one of the students put out that request without any input from me. He should be kissing my boots for having the honor of assisting with my research, however indirect it was. Some things never change. Putting that aside, is it true? Were you the one responsible for developing the Panzer solvents? It is. Tut Cayenne made the request, and I agreed to do it. I used the ancient robot, or DIN, and the Society Archaism as a reference point. What the hell? He's talking like nothing, like, I used the Society Archaism, ooh la la, Ouroboros, Ananquis, ooh la la. And then design a frame that could be mass-produced even with the Rainford Company's technology capabilities. Afterward, I drew up plans for several models and oversaw the completion of a Draken prototype a few months back. Why do you ask? Do you have an idea what you have done? You are wasting your time, Rain. He develops whatever catches his interest, loses himself into it until he's done, and to hell with the consequences. The railgun guns in Guerrilla Fortress and the orbital wave jamming device in Ord were both designed by him too. Unbelievable. Bah, an engineer who doesn't strive to satisfy his intellectual curiosity is a side sign of an engineer. We just design things, it's up to their user to decide what to do with them. Do you get it now? It was because I couldn't cope with this part of him that I ended up going to the academy over here. Yeah, I totally get it, unfortunately. Alright, what made you come visit the professor to begin with? Of course, that's what I call you for. I was hoping I may be able to get some kind of advice or pointers from him. You know, about getting a new weapon for Valimar. Right.
And if I might be so bold as to offer a word of advice, get Valimar a better sword, one like yours.
Oh, we're getting that.
If you think
We're
you're
getting
such
that.
hot stuff you can beat me without your 8 leaves training, you're in for a world of hurt.
Correct choice of armaments is indeed paramount. Selecting one the Awakener is well suited to will increase combat efficiency exponentially.
Look at Celine. George told me about what you're after. He says you want a weapon capable of fighting on equal terms with the Azure Knight. We may have gone our separate ways, but he's still a former student of mine. I'm open to the possibility of designing something for you. Really? You can make a weapon for Valimar? I say I'll be open to the possibility, let's not get ahead of ourselves. If you want my help, I have one condition. Zemurian ore. Ring any bells for you, Ring? I think so. You used to make weapons for us before, didn't you, George? Oh, you know of it. Save me the effort for explaining then. It's an extremely rare ore found here in Zemuria. It's an astoundingly strong material that possesses a mysterious radiance within it. And what's more, as I learned while developing the Soldans, the frames of the Divine Knights are made up of that very ore, your Ashen Knight included. I had no idea. The double saber Ordin use appears to be made of it too, which, as I'm sure you have figured out, means if you ever going to compete against Crow, you're going to need a Tachi made of Zemuria ore too. To make one, however, you're going to need vast quantity of ore, yet it was only recently discovered how to refine the ore at all. Processing will be immensely difficult. But bring me the materials and I'll be willing to assist you. The concept of a weapon that can compete against Divine Knight is of great interest to me. Even when you are helping people, it's only to help yourself. It'd be nice if you were doing it to atone for developing the Soldant, but I can picture those words coming out of your mouth. The very thought makes me feel ill. Bear in mind, the Zemuria ores are incredibly rare material. I doubt you'll find enough of it to get the job done. Still, should you pull it off, I'll design you the finest Tachi you will have ever laid eyes on. On my name as an engineer, I can promise you that. Thank you, Professor. Rare or not, we are going to find all the Zemuria ore we can to make this work. I'll keep my expectations low. What? I'm Ring Schweizer. Okay. Da-na-na-na-na. Touring Airborne. Okay, now we can go everywhere. Let's see, what's the plan now? It's time to build a true weapon. And probably got more attack, I suppose. Look at Angie, she's with us. Have to tell you, I'm impressed. I was expecting this beauty of a ship to be on the feisty side, but she's a real sweet girl. Cutting through the clouds like this feels wonderful. I could get used to this. Wow, I can't believe how quickly you have gotten the hang of it, Angie. Well, I'm be damned. Looks like you won't be needing me around any longer if you're this good with her. Why, thank you. I hereby accept the position of Chief Helmsman and courageous second in command. She really is amazing. There's no one out there who can tame a vehicle as fast as Angie. We are not gonna have to worry about a thing with her. Moving right along, the good news is that we were able to liberate Roar. I don't think any of us could have predicted how much the war situation will change in the process. Marquis Ragnar and his provincial army withdrawal from the conflict will have a profound effect going forward. Losing one of their key members is bound to be a painful loss to the Alliance. For one thing, it should make things easier for Lieutenant General Bonder and the 3rd Armored Division. Their greatest concern before now was the Northern Provincial Army after all. So the Alliance's overwhelming supremacy is finally starting to sway. Only in East Erbonia though. They still come out on top in the west. Right, Prince Oliver says as much too. General Ligun and Brigadier General Bardias are out there and claiming one victory after another. And there's your brother Ulysses, he's a brilliant leader and it shows. I see. But that as it may, all we can do is focus our efforts on the Eastern Front for now. That's what we were entrusted with, and fretting over things we can change won't do us any good, right? That's putting into perspective, yes. We got our hands full over here as it is, so let's make every moment count. Time to get back to gathering all the info we can. Speaking of, mind giving us an update on the situation with Valimar's weapon ring? Alright, how could we forget? Professor Skim agreed to cooperate with us, didn't he? Cooperate is a strong word, Alicia. He only cares about what interests him. that it ends up benefiting us is purely secondary. And remember, he's only going to help if we happen to find enough Zemuria ore to make the weapon. How we're going to get stuff that rare is beyond me though. You say that Valimar himself is made of that ore, didn't you? You won't happen to have any ideas, will you, Emma? I'm afraid the Hex clans know very little concerning the creation of the Divine Knights. Some legends passed down through the clan say they were made during the time of great collapse. Especially they were forged by artisans who call themselves gnomes. That's an interesting name. I know the term from old story much like anyone else, but I had no idea a band of artisans by that name existed. Supposedly they once worked closely with the clan's ancestors, but somewhere down the line, the witches and the gnomes end up parting ways and can't tell you exactly when. How curious. Maybe so, but none of that's going to help us find any ore. Our chance of finding enough were pretty slim to begin with. I know where you can, but only if you are willing to overcome some very difficult trials to obtain it. Wait, you do? Really? What do I have to gain by lying? You're aware of those strange ruins scattered over the country, right? The shrines? I will gonna call it shrines. Yeah, we saw one. Be like you just got the flashback of one because you just found one. Where the higher elements were active, those are the ones. They're called spirit shrines. They were built on top of septium veins long ago by the gnomes to encourage the formation of massive Zemuria ore crystals. Those crystals were in turn used to create the Divine Knights. So if there is any place in Erenovania to start looking for the last amount you need, it's there. I had no idea. Why didn't you tell us this before now? I'm supposed to be a mind reader? It wasn't exactly relevant until now, so why bring it up? No need to bite our heads off. Hey, she told us now, right? All we gotta do is go to one of those shrines and we'll be rolling in roar. Let's hope so. We got a lot of our plate checking up on the counter, but exploring a shrine's been our best lead yet. And no matter how difficult it may be, a little thing like a trial isn't gonna scare us away, right? Right, my boyfriend. Let's get it! Of course. Let's see. Oh, so the shrine's gonna be the main thing now. Got it. This one from Klein. Happy to see that Hable with him too. Not so happy about the airliner going missing though. Doesn't seem like something we can afford to ignore, dangerous as it sounds. But look at this one. Phantom Thief B. What is about reading a letter? As we have the time to be concerning ourselves with his pathetic antics. I know what you mean, really, but ignoring it may be even worse. Yup, we got our work cut out for us. Hey Rin, I want to help look out for everyone. Let me come with you, okay? Oh, you were coming. You are part of my main party that I'm creating. I think Celine and I should come with you when you're exploring the shrine. Oh, you two are part of my main. I was about to say the same thing. And make sure you are ready before you go. I wasn't kidding when I said the trials were difficult. Alright, so we got Fee, my girlfriend will be, Emma is, yeah, and then the secondaries will be Makias because he got his faster stuff, right? And you don't know when it's needed, and MILLIUM, yes. So yeah, we're gonna let it till here, of course, and next episode we are doing all the secondary quests. And after that, we explore the shrines, right? Yeah, because the shrines are the main things. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for watching. Before I go, where are you? Her version is in 50%. Like, I got this for her. In case I find better things, I put it on her. Emma also. I may change this for something else, but because I got Alicia, yeah. But I mean, am I gonna be focusing on her, what you call it, on her arse? What else? Rin, I still got to build him a little. And everybody got hit because I hate when they miss. It's like stupid. Like, don't miss. So yeah, so guys, thank you so much for watching. And see you in the next one. If you guys want. I don't know.
Lose myself in this city now.